Long ago, in a quiet desert, Jesus walked alone beneath the warm sun and the bright blue sky. He had just been baptized and was filled with the Holy Spirit. But now, Jesus was preparing for something very important. He was about to begin teaching and helping people everywhere. To get ready, Jesus spent 40 days and nights in the desert, praying and thinking deeply. All that time, he didn't eat any food, and he grew very hungry. But while Jesus was in the desert, someone came to see him, a clever and sneaky tempter called the devil. The devil wanted to trick Jesus and lead him away from doing what was right. He tried to tempt Jesus 3 different times, hoping that Jesus would make the wrong choice. First, the devil pointed to some smooth, round stones lying on the ground. He knew Jesus was very hungry, so he said, "If you are really the Son of God, turn these stones into bread." The devil hoped that Jesus would use his power just to fill his stomach. But Jesus remembered what God had taught. He replied calmly, "The scriptures say, 'People do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from God.'" Jesus trusted God to take care of him and didn't let hunger change his mind. Next, the devil took Jesus up to the highest point of the temple in the city of Jerusalem. Up, up, up they went, until the city looked tiny below them. The devil said, "If you are the Son of God, jump off. The scriptures say that God will send his angels to catch you, so you won't even hurt your feet." But Jesus knew the devil was twisting God's words. Jesus answered, "The scriptures also say, 'Do not test the Lord your God.'" Jesus understood that he should not do foolish things just to see if God would save him. Finally, the devil showed Jesus all the kingdoms of the world, their shining palaces, treasures, and crowds of people. "I will give all this to you," the devil said, "if you bow down and worship me." The devil wanted Jesus to choose riches and power instead of following God. But Jesus stood strong and replied, "Go away, Satan. The scriptures say, 'Worship the Lord your God and serve only him.'" Jesus knew that loving God was the most important thing of all. With each temptation, Jesus answered with wisdom and courage. He remembered God's words and chose to do what was right, even when it was hard. The devil finally gave up and went away, and angels came to comfort and care for Jesus. Jesus showed everyone that even when we feel alone, hungry, or unsure, we can trust God to help us make good choices. He taught us that saying no to temptation is possible when we remember what God says and believe in his love. Just like Jesus, we all face moments when we are tempted to do things we shouldn't. Maybe we want to sneak an extra cookie, say something unkind, or not listen to our parents or teachers. But we can remember Jesus in the desert and how he stayed strong. We can pray, ask for help, and choose what is right, because God is always with us. The story of Jesus in the desert reminds us that we are never alone. Whenever we feel tempted, we can be brave and trust God, knowing he will help us. And when we do, we grow stronger,